Hey guys, what's going on? Drax here, and we are in Centennial Park, Nashville, Tennessee, me and my wife, and we are doing some Pokemon hunting. As you can see here on the screen, if everything goes correctly, you should see that there are hundreds and hundreds of PokeStops around here, a couple of gyms. There's actually a Poliwag right here that I can try and catch on the other side of this thing, so I gotta rotate the camera here. There we go. And yeah, it's kind of cool. We've been wanting to, or I have been wanting to come down here to this park for, I don't know how many days?
A long time, but it's been so hot.
It has been very hot, but our saving grace today, I think, is it's rained most of the day. So I'm trying to catch this guy, and I'm actually a horrible shot. Bugs. What are you doing?
I'm gonna hold it for you.
You're holding it for me?
Yeah.
But I'm catching it. You can't see that. So she... If you're gonna hold it,
I am. I'm gonna put it on my wrist. Hold on. Everybody hold on.
She has no Pokeball, so that's the main reason why you're cutting off my head.
Oh, sorry. I'm short.
That is the main reason why we came out here. So you can see I'm about to catch this Eevee. I don't know how good the audio is gonna be because there's a truck over there, and
It's a vlog. That's a real life vlog.
right.
Here, if you've never seen Centennial Park.
Yeah, show them the park as I catch this Eevee.
It's very pretty. You can't see it, but as we get up there, there's a replica of the Parthenon. You can do like tours and stuff, but it's just a really big park. There's a lake or pond somewhere over there.
Okay,
So yeah.
I caught mine. So we're gonna keep walking, probably go up through this section that you see here on the screen where all of these Pokestops are, and there's a couple of lures set down at the other end, so hopefully there'll be some good Pokemon down there. Alright guys, as we're walking up here to our next destination, I figured I'd show you. I am level 15, and then if we come in here you can see I've got quite a few of the starters, and just kind of go through here and show you that of what all I got. Some decent stuff here. But the pride and joy is this guy right here, the Dragonite 1265. Not bad. Parthenon, you can see I just got this Pokestop, and there's another one right there. Get those. But yeah, it's a pretty cool building. Nice big open field. Why did they do the Parthenon? Is it because Nashville is like the Athens of the South or something?
Little Athens.
Little Athens.
That's what they call it, because there's like 500 colleges.
So what's also crazy about this area is, as you can see on screen, there's tons of Pokestops, but there's not many Pokemon. So
There's some lures over on the other side of it.
right, yeah, way over there. So we're working our way that way. All right, so we are over here near this giant train, and there's a gym over here. Oh, and a Doduo. Let's try and get this guy. Nice throw. They have these weird chairs here. They sit kind of front to back. It's a little weird. But let's see. Alright, so we caught that one. Now let's see if I can take this gym. I don't think I'm going to be able to, but I'd like to try. So let's see. Let's switch out this Parasect. Sort these guys by combat power. For the Pinsir, no, we got the Pinsir. What about the Flareon? And then Gloom. Let's switch out Gloom for Clefable. Go. Let's see. I'm never very good at these. Alright, here we go, here we go. Tap the screen, tap the screen. Oh, what happened? I got kicked out. Switch Clefable and Pyro. Go. Let's try again. Alright. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Oh man, it's super strong. Not very effective. Alright, we got the Vaporeon down. I won. Awesome. Alright, so now we can come in. And can I claim this with my Dragonite? No, I cannot. But I can probably claim it with my Vaporeon. That is the first gym that I've taken on my own. Someone's in there, someone's in there. Alright, so we now have the gym. That is pretty cool. Now we have all those PokeStops to walk through all the way over to there and then back down the other side of the little lake. So let's keep going. Alright, as you can see, there's an awesome little lake behind us. Not bad. And next to this lake, I found a Staryu. What'd you find?
I already caught him. Now I'm catching a Rattata.
Rattata? She doesn't know Pokemon names. I do though. I'm the original 150.
You know though, I came here with no Pokeballs. I currently have 32 and I've caught 8 Pokemon. So not bad.
This is, if you live in the Nashville area, this is a really good spot to come to restock if you need to. Not very good for catching Pokemon.
No, because by the time you walk around, then you can walk back around and get them again. And then you get your steps in for your eggs.
The eggs, yeah. She's all into that eggs. And then check out this. There's our own Pokemon. There's a Pidgey right there.
Creepy birds.
They're all over. All the pigeons are over there.
They have evil eyes.
You and with animals having evil eyes. You're a little weird. Alright guys, we are most of the way through the park. And what are you getting after right now?
Just a little Pidgey.
Just a little Pidgey? Same thing I have on my screen. So I've taken 2 gyms and then like immediately had them taken back from me within minutes. So that sucks. But oh, check this out. Really cool little stage area.
Do a little theater production tonight.
Yeah, pretty neat. More PokeStops. So, yeah, I mean that's probably the main reason we came was for the PokeStops. But
I needed to refuel.
yeah. But what would you say? Would you come here again and do this?
Yeah, I came here with 0 and I'm now have 41 and I've caught and I've leveled.
Leveled. I am about a quarter of the way through the level, maybe 2/3 or 1/3 through the level. But all right. I don't know if anything more interesting is going to happen. There's another gym coming up that I'm going to attempt to take, but I kind of doubt that I will. And then we're thinking about heading either downtown to a somewhat fancy place or across the street to Chipotle to get dinner. So maybe I'll show you guys that too. All right, guys, here we are back in my office, and unfortunately, I didn't record any more footage for this little adventure that we went on. I gotta say, it was a little bit of a bust, to be honest with you guys, and I'm really kind of bummed out that we didn't get more Pokemon in that area. We did get a ton of Pokeballs and a ton of other stuff, and I threw down some lures during a point and had people just like flock to us. But yeah, unfortunately didn't find a whole lot of good stuff. So that's where I'm going to wrap up the episode. If you guys liked this video, please hit that like button. We might do more of these in the future when we go to other places around Nashville. Otherwise, you know, I might do them, I might not. So, all right, guys, my name is Drax. Have a good one.